episode 9 of What If Civilization Started Over. And yesterday we had a special guest, which was my sister, but she is currently at a different location, so I'm just gonna record this video without her. Plus, you guys didn't get the last video to 5 likes. If you get episode 8 to 5 likes before I release episode 10, which I'll probably release it this week, so before Thursday, five likes on episode 8 before Thursday, and she'll be back in episode 10. And if you get 10 likes on episode 8, she'll fully narrate episode 10. But let's just get back. So last episode, we had a pandemic over here in the Americas. We also had a war between the Byzantine Empire and the Swiss. And we also had a revolution up here that created a new country. And last episode wasn't that action packed, but this one is going to have a lot of action. So, first, let's start off with the orange team. The orange team has just been sitting here, like, I've done nothing with them. Ever since they collapsed to just this, I've been doing nothing. The only thing I've done is giving them this. I mean, also I also had Barnel Carlos be born in the orange team, which, I mean, if you didn't see the last episode, then watch it. You'll figure out who Barnel Carlos is. Well, I'm gonna focus on the orange team. The orange team. No, it hasn't happened in a while. Expansion. So we have like a huge they pink with the help of purple, red, and green. Um they they discover hold up. They land over here and discover America. Well, South America actually. They also discover a bunch of these tiny little islands. And they connect up and figure out that they're guessing that there's a bunch of land down here because they keep going, but the Amazon rainforest is like right here, I think. Hold up. Bro, how do I not know where the Amazon rainforest is? I know it's somewhere in this area. Okay, so actually, it's basically hold up. French Guiana is up here's Venezuela. So they're able to explore, but I'm just gonna outline like the Amazon rainforest. Bruh. So they're not able to explore this region. So they're able to get past these mountains. So like they split into small groups and are able to and they get pretty far away from home, so they stop. Why is my mic so close to my mouth, bro? Oh yeah, they're not able to explore the Amazon rainforest because it's just too dense. Well, the orange team sends out an expedition. Like no one knows that, but they collaborate with this green team over here, and they start going into the desert. Well, first they go around this coast and meet up with the orange team, and then they go back along that coast, and they release this map to the world. They basically ship a map of everything they know. And they figure out that this is a sea and not an ocean that infinitely goes down like that. But they continue. They explore the Sinai Peninsula and they go down the Fertile Crescent and find um the Persian Gulf. They go around the Persian Gulf. They also stick and this is the course of like why is my mouse being weird? But this is the course of like multiple years. They're not able to go that deep into the desert though cuz it's very hot. And also they haven't really dealt with deserts yet. Like they've dealt with mountains, but not rainforests. And my mouse is. Excuse me for that. My mouse is just not being very pleasant. Well, the orange team helps some. Some like went down here. Some stayed up here, and they find another body of water, and they go around it and figure out that it's a sea and not an infinite ocean. Well, an ocean, like a big body of water. Like if you like water. Like this video if you like water. The red team carries out another expedition also. They find these islands up here and they're able to do a huge loop. And they have their explorers explore this whole area. And they keep going. But they don't want to get too far away. And that's what happens. They get too far away. Like they're in the middle of Siberia. They find a body of water. They stay like right in the center of where the crosshair is. And then they continue. They just find a coast and they kind of just follow the coast. This is like a very, very large group of people. And they then so they explore they then find the Americas. They go Well, they then continue going because they don't know where they are. They keep following the coast. Then eventually they end up in the yellow team after like 5 years, and they and now I'm gonna do the events that happened while they were gone because a lot can happen in 5 years. But first of all, is Red Country also sent out scouts. They explored some of that with the help of Yellow. They explored some more of South America down here, and also explored some more of Africa. But know what it's time for? More nations, because the only thing that's happened is they're becoming less nations. And where is there a lot of white land? First of all, Europe. Second of all, America. I mean, technically, you could have some random countries down here somewhere, but first, I'm gonna go to Europe, because it's Europe. Like, who doesn't love Europe? Europe's just a very interesting continent. I like the shape of it, and also it just it just seems more fun to start off. Excuse me. Well, it just seems more fun to start off here than anywhere else. Like starting off near Europe, like in this general area, if you start off anywhere near there, it's fun. So, countries, a very light blue, except hmm. I'm just gonna go with this. It's gonna be a landlocked country though. So people from basically the here, 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 all those countries, people from all those countries are gonna create a new nation in the heart of Europe, and this is like, bro, what is it? So they're gonna start out. It's like this is like let's see, maybe like 1 million people. Okay, I don't think it's similar. The thing it would be similar to is probably the ocean. That's why I'm gonna force it to be landlocked for the entirety of its existence. Yeah, it affects the sea. I mean, if I'm careful, it won't affect the sea cell. Maybe I'll give it some sea access. Just be very careful with it. But I gotta continue on. I want to make this as short as possible, but well, as action packed as possible. Because I'm basically home alone right now. I mean, not home alone. There's other people, but barely any people here. Unlike what happened in my Minecraft video where someone barged in my room. Well, there's a new nation right there in the heart of Europe. And I want something. I want gold. Oh, yeah. So this country is gonna be right here. But also claim this entire piece of land. So the entirety of this tribe they claim. And their capital is going to be, let's see, their capital is literally in the tribe. Their capital is right there in the tribe, which I could cook up some stuff down here with that. Like, on, well, we're down here in the Balkans. We might as well do a daily Byzantine update. So, they successfully united all the tribes. Yep. Except one. This one right there. Now I'm gonna draw the borders because they recently found a new map of the their empire that they recreated, but at its max height. So now time to split it up. A giant tribe up there. Sinai Peninsula tribe. Sure, just add that. Reverse Oklahoma tribe right there. Literally reverse Oklahoma tribe. Bruh. Um, that. Like, they got a lot of tribes to unite. Now look at all of these. Look at all this. I'm not British. There's some. So this is the empire at its max. I mean, no. Actually, there's more. There's also some over here. Okay, there we go. Now that's their max. That was their max height. And after this, they instantly are able to get some border ones. So able to get these two. Also, okay. And now let's go back to. Now we're gonna have some really insane relationships with purple. And there will be no more uniting tribes for orange after they unite all these tribes because this was their max empire before civilization collapsed. This was the last map they will ever find of their empire. They'll find maps of other empires. Wait, why am I spoiling? I mean, spoilers! Well, back to creating new countries. I'm just playing around with the color scale. Honestly, I should do like a bright or like a purple. No, I already did a purple right there. I was like an orange. No, that's too. There's orange right there. There's there's red, orange, yellow. Some shade of yellow. Well, that quickly turned into a shade of blue. Like a nice light shade of blue, actually. So that's fine. And it's gonna be nice and cozy by the Caspian Sea. But it has heard about the rumors of what happened to nations if they claim land in a tribe. So they make sure to try their best to stay out of a tribe. Also, they explore a bit. So, okay. Okay. Now there's one, two, three new nations over there in Europe. So let's do some new nations over here. There's not many shades of yellow. That's probably why. There's like no yellow civilizations. Let's do another red. We need more red on this map. There's only two red civilizations. Like, I don't want it too similar to that pink. I also don't want it too similar to that blue or that purple. I also don't want it too similar to the ocean. I mean, it could be like a super light green. I don't think I have a super. There's that, but if I make it. No, that's too close to the Celtic. This color is good. This country is going to start off all the way up here. Like these are cold people. They like the cold. Which they claim literally this entire. So they're like the first cold um nation. I mean, yeah, they're higher than. I think Norway's the highest though. Yeah, well, on the projection of the map. But it's weird because Russia's tip right here is. Oh, okay. Well, let's not get distracted by that. No, we haven't had this episode a war, which is exactly what happens. Cause like, who doesn't like war? This country right here, their government overthrows this government, which had friendly ties with the um, with red and green. Well, basically the entire world, like, but they want power. Like, this is the first. Most of these countries are either aristocracies or monarchies. Or yeah, I should make like a government type. But they overthrow it and make a republic. And they declare war on red. And this is like 2 years after 2 years after they overthrew the government. So they're preparing the military and easily start crushing the red team colony and spreading revolutionary ideals on their way. If you know history, then you'll understand. So they easily obliterate them. And then let's look at the power rankings. There, so layer 4. So well, first I gotta brush that away. And also, green is no more not the 10th anymore. They are the 9th. Actually, no, they're the 8th. So they're the 8th. So they're the 8th. They're the 9th. And these guys are the 10th. Are these guys still the 5th? No. These guys are now. Actually, no. They're the 4th. They're the 4th now. So, eraser. So they're the 6th. They're the 6th. They're the 5th. And then these guys are now the 4th. So we've had some pretty strong powers. Oh, I also have to give power rankings to these two. Well, I'll do the power rankings after this episode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, 11. Well, these guys are the 11th. Actually, no. These guys are going to be the 10th. Yes, I know. Hashtag stop Swiss team. Hashtag stop Swiss abuse. I'm sorry, Swiss people. I'm sorry, people from Switzerland. That is a terrible 10. 11. So 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's no 18. There's no 18. But so erase those. So this is the 18th. This is the 19th. The Celtic Union is the 20th. Or the 21st. And the reason why I say that, you're probably wondering. What about these two? Yeah, I think you already knew what was coming. I think you already knew what was coming. So, the Celtic team wants their land back. And of course, what they're going to do is declare war. So, they quickly swoop in like they've been training their military for a while. And yes, they're the 20th, but they're a small nation. Trust me. Trust me, though. They instantly capture the capital and incorporate it. And then they declare war on this team, whatever it is. And they also quickly, swiftly defeat it. And incorporate it into the the, the kingdom of Ireland, yes. The Irish kingdom. No, the Celtic kingdom. Okay. But they start training their military a bunch and they become the 17th. And California keeps getting weaker from that plague that happened last episode. So they're the 17th, they're the 20th. So 20 and 17. And put that back. So that's going to be it for today's episode. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 new nations. We had some power ranking changes and the orange team expanding more. And so the Byzantines expanding more. Some more exploration. And the orange team in America actually doing something. So that's going to be it for today.